Hey everybody, welcome to day 19 of Journey to 3000. Not gonna lie, I've had some bad luck lately, but it's all gonna change today. Or it's not, but it's gonna change today. I believe in it. Playing the Sicilian. Playing the Taimanov, whatever you call it. I mean, really. Oh, A3. I think when they play A3, I just developed the kingside. Sorry, the kingside? I mean the queenside. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go A3, B5, bishop here. Queen C7, B5, bishop here. And everything's going to go great. B5, bishop here, queen takes, bishop here. Rook C1. We're developing the queenside against this move. Yep, if he ever plays F4, he loses his dark squared bishop. So he moves his king out of the way first. So he had played F4 there, I have knight takes, and then here. Right, so here the plan is to take, possibly go B4 here. Also thinking about like knight takes, bishop here. But you know what? Let's just start with B4. I'm going to start with B4. Making use of our bishop that's still in its starting square. But that's the weakness with A3, is it acts as kind of like a hook for us to start annoying him on the queen side. Okay, he's going to take it. If I take with the bishop, he can take here. But we finish our development. Yeah, I'll take for the knight with the knight for now. Now when I rewrite here, this knight can't be kicked, and I have the d5 square to work with. Though he might just jump straight into here. But if he does that, we're probably going to trade away the dark squared bishop at that point. Plus this will be hanging once the knight goes to here, so he can't even do that yet. So that's alright. Okay, he wants to make e5 come with a little more oomph. Still doesn't work though. So I can still go to d5, and now he's not double attacking this. I think I'm just going to develop normally here. And by normally, I mean bishop e7, castles. Again, we get the tempo on the bishop, which is very convenient. Very convenient. I hate it when I do that on the video, when I like stretch like that, but it's okay. Just gotta consciously not do that as much. see. Thinking about the position. What is his next move going to be? I'm guessing a slow move to protect this bishop to make e5 actually work. If I had to guess. Which I do have to guess. Again, we saw that this build up to f5 in that last review of the game isn't super effective, though. I'm always scared of f5. Always scared of it. This knight's pinned. This knight's pinned. Right now, he seems to be using a lot of time. Alright, yep, so just as we predicted, slow move to support e5. So I can either castle, okay, so his plan is to put the knight here after playing e5. But the problem with that is that this is still hanging. So I'm definitely just thinking about castling here. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna castle. Trying to get the king out of the center. Maybe we go for d5 next. Whoa. This guy's freaking me out. Thinking d5, and then we jump our knight in here. This seems like a good time for d5. Maybe we don't want to close the position off. I don't know. But opening up his king here, it does seem like the correct idea. If he takes, we take back, obviously, and if he doesn't, then we jump in here. And, you know, this knight's really annoying to deal with because this bishop's in the perfect spot to support it. And this whole diagonal, I mean, just trade off his light squared bishop, which if I were him, I'd be scared of doing that. And now look, he's got this pawn storm going, but whose king is safer? Is it mine or his? I don't know. But how to continue? That's the real question. And is there some surprising move that I'm not going to see? Again, that's possible. If he ever moves his bishop, we're definitely just jumping in. So I'm thinking maybe just bishop here, takes, and then jump in. Although that seems a little short-sighted. Okay. I got some ideas here. I'm thinking like knight here. Sorry, bishop here first. Followed by knight here. The idea of if knight takes, we take bishop, queen takes, we take knight, queen takes. We take queen, and if he moves the knight, we have checkmate. That's the idea. So I'm going to play bishop to c5 first, followed by knight d5. Is my current idea. Plus, I kind of want to get a knight off the board to make his attack much less effective. Can always take if he moves this pawn, so he doesn't have f5 as an option, which feels good. Basically, what I've noticed is that the higher ratings, people just tend to play much more directly. There's no waiting to figure things out move. They always know what to do, and they're always going to play for that plan immediately. Okay, here maybe just continue to add on to the central pressure. I don't think our plan works anymore, as he now has rook takes, although knight here, knight takes, rook takes. Still kind of the same idea, isn't it? So he's got rook here then. So maybe I'll continue to build up. Just build up my pieces. Support my pieces. Maintain the time advantage. Support the pieces. Don't think rook d1 changed much. The more effectively you deploy your pieces, the easier the game is to play. At least that's how it usually goes for me. Or else it feels very hard once my opponent has effectively deployed their pieces. I mean, if your pieces are in good squares, they're easy to use. But the trick is, of course, figuring out what's a good square. Okay, that looks like a bad move, if I'm being honest. Thinking about knight here. Do we have something better? Because the problem is now that when I take here, there's always going to be pins on this file. And my bishop's not getting traded off right away. So maybe even something like, I don't think you can take here, right? If knight here, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, rook takes, queen here. It looks rough for him. My immediate thought is to continue with knight takes. Is there any opportunities to pin something? I don't think so, not yet. So let's go knight here. You take with the rook or the bishop? I think we definitely want to take with the rook. Because this is going to be hanging. Let's not hang something we don't have to hang. The position is definitely, I want to say we have a good position, but I've been wrong before. Maybe not this time. What is he going to play? I'm guessing he's going to take e4. I think that loses for him, though. Yeah, okay, rook takes. Let's take with a rook. Don't hang this. Now we're threatening to take. Queen here, maybe. Maybe we want to create some luft for our king. Okay. Okay, the move I'm thinking about is queen here and a5. So I might be preparing b5 immediately. I don't think that's good for him. Okay, gonna bring the bishop to here. Yeah, we're gonna bring the bishop to here. I think we're also winning an exchange here, so unless this desperation attack works, I think we're pretty much gonna win the game. But always, the desperation attack could work. So you still need to be careful. That's kind of a weird move by me. Straight off the knight, his bishop's pretty bad with all his pieces like this. Let's go ahead and pin everything. Okay. Let's not play that. I wanted to do like some weird tactic, but I think it just loses for me actually, so I'm gonna avoid doing that. I'm gonna play here and try to get my queen into the game. Okay, I think we've done that. It's going to be hard for him to push any attack now. So let's start trying to... I mean, the trick is I don't know how to break the position, but if I go here... like maybe I can start looking at some tactics, like takes. Maybe I can also try to back rank myself. That's what he's banking on. All right, let's close off the dark squares. Or give ourselves an escape square. Just take that. If he ever takes here, we get a passer. And now I'm going to lock my king up on the light squares. He goes up, we take the bishop. Okay, continue to lock the king in. Okay, now maybe I'm going to threaten to take. I'm going to threaten to checkmate him. It seems like a big threat. Okay. Start promoting. And that was a good game. Solid game. The key of the day. Don't blunder when you don't have to. Because that's what happened in the last game. We were equal and then I just I blundered. And then you lose. But you can still be equal if you don't blunder. And kept up on time. Didn't play any strategically significant things. But we didn't make any mistakes either. Do I have a game review available? I do not. Analysis. Do not forget to switch to analysis. Okay. So let's see what the game looked like. I mean, obviously still equal. What happened to my... Oh, no. All right, let's do some analysis. I did some analysis, and then see what happened was the screen was black because I did not switch the window over. But, all right, analysis. C5. Knight takes. And we're playing against a3, which is developing the queenside. And here, if he had played f4 right away, if he had played f4 right away, we take, and we go bishop here, getting the dark squared bishop offs, and it's very hard for him to establish some sort of attack with his remaining minor pieces, and we get pressure on the queenside. So it's not so simple after that for him. So that's why they always play king h8 first. But king h8 has the drawback of placing the king on this diagonal. And then we consolidate pretty well. d5. Once you get d5 in, that generally means things are going pretty well. And we got this outpost established, and at this point I was pretty confident with the position, especially after bishop there. And then here, maybe there's a better move, such as knight d3. Oh, we can't take it, but that just looks so that just looks hilarious. I feel like my knight, I guess I'm attacking things, so it's fine. Yeah, did not see that at all. Anyway, so that was the way to. So this is what I missed, because I felt like the position was still drawish, even though like here I was like very confident, and then after a couple moves, felt like things are evening up. So knight d5 is not the right direction. I was going to go a5 here, but I was concerned about like knight here. Just ignore it and go bishop a6. Wow, this is why I think Peter's pretty good at the game, man. Pretty good at the game. Yeah, so there's a lot of potential energy in this position. Now, did I exploit that to the fullest? No, but we didn't mess it up, which is the second most important thing to do. And we still have a slight advantage here. After trading a5, it liked b4 here, which I did see, but I figured after moving back, maybe we're okay, but I saw at the last second that we can't because of the discovery. The reason why I thought moving back would be okay is because this is a big hole afterwards, but don't think we're stopping it. But anyway, once we get the rook exchange, I mean, it's pretty smooth sailing. We block everything on the light squares, and we threaten various tactics when we can. And it can never really comfortably recapture that pawn. Do another pawn, and then, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. All right, that was day 19. Happy we got one on the board. Feels good. Thank you for watching. See you next time.